Let's practice writing the formulas for ionic compounds. In order to do this, you will need your periodic table handy. You may pause the video now to go collect it if you need it. Otherwise, let's get started. So, let's practice combining ions into compounds. Let's first look at a lithium ion paired with a chlorine. If we look at the periodic table, we will see that lithium falls in group 1, so it has a charge of +1, and chlorine falls in group 7, so it has a charge of -1. We want these things to be electrically neutral. So lithium has 1 plus, chlorine has 1 minus. The plus and the minus cancel each other out. Therefore, the ratio of this compound is 1 to 1, LiCl. Let's look at another one. Let's look at a magnesium ion, and we will combine this with a fluorine ion. Magnesium falls in group 2 on the periodic table, so its charge is a 2 plus. Fluorine falls in group 17, or 7A, depending on the periodic table that you're looking at, and it therefore has a charge of -1. Again, we want these to be electrically neutral, so magnesium has 2 pluses, a fluorine has 1 minus. One of the pluses and one of the minuses cancel each other out, leaving us with an overall +1. Let's add another fluorine. This fluorine has a minus charge. The second fluorine and the second positive cancel each other out. We are now electrically neutral. Therefore, the formula for this is 1 magnesium and 2 fluorines. So the formula for this compound is MgF2. Let's look at a mixture of aluminum, which has a +3, and an oxygen, which has a 2 minus. So we have 3 pluses and 2 minuses. Overall, we are left with, if it was a 1 to 1, we would be left with 1 positive. So let's add another oxygen, 2 more minuses. Well, now we're left with an overall negative. What do? Well, let's add another aluminum and 3 more pluses. Cancel these guys out. Now we have 2 positives left over. What can we do? Well, let's add another oxygen with 2 more negative charges. And now that negative and that negative cancel. That negative and that positive cancel. We are now overall neutral. So the formula for this is 2 aluminums and 1, 2, 3 oxygens, Al2O3. However, you might notice a shortcut. Rather than having to draw all these charges out, which you can always do, but rather than drawing them all out, you might notice that the subscripts are just the opposite of the charges. So if you take the 2 and put it down here, and then this little imaginary 1 and put it here, you get Mg1F2. If you take the 1 and the 1, you put the 1 here, and the 1 here, you get Li1Cl1. If you take the 2 and put it here, and the 3 and put it here, you get Al2O3. The only time you should be careful doing this is if you have something like this, a calcium paired with an oxygen. Calcium is in group 2, so its charge is +2. Oxygen is in group 16, so its charge is -2. The formula for this is not Ca2O2, because of course we always use the lowest possible ratio. So the formula for this, if you divide both of these by 2, is CaO. So again, the only time you want to be careful with this is if you have 2 identical charges. Then the ratio is 1 to 1, not simply reversing the subscripts.